Hey there, Marla Wall here of Healing Springs. Listen, I just wanted to come and just share a word of encouragement with you today, and it's from Psalm 97, verse 5. And it says, "The hills melted like wax at the presence of the Lord, at the presence of the Lord of the whole earth." Now, some of the versions speak to and they utilize the word mountains instead of hills in this verse. So it would state that the mountains melted like wax at the presence of the Lord. And what is my point to this? My point is that those mountains and those obstacles that are in your way, in your path, the Lord is saying that they will melt like wax at His presence in your life, at His fire. They will melt away and become as nothing, something that you can walk right over versus trying to figure out how to get around. And so I just, again, that thing that's blocking your path or that thing that causes you to feel overwhelmed, that thing that gives you angst, the thing that you can't see your way around or makes you tired even when it comes to your mind, that thing or that loss that you have decided to just live with it because it's just the way it is. Those are the things that the Lord is speaking to you about today. He wants to encourage you that as you renew your mind, and that's something that we must do daily, be transformed by the renewing of our minds. How do we do that? Every day. We need to take the time. We need to slow down. That's one of the points and tools and tips that I give when I do my Make Room for Healing session. One of the best things that we can do to help us. And in this world, we're so busy. We are task driven and oriented. But we need to take the time to gain perspective, to renew our mind, to quiet ourselves. Otherwise, we're taking the pain and the issues from yesterday, and we wake up in the morning with those weights and thoughts in our minds, and we go throughout the day and we compound it by today's issues, and then in the morning it just continues, and it's this snowball effect because we don't take the time to renew our minds daily. Those things, those obstacles, those mountains, what we need to do is every day, 5 or 10 minutes, take the time and look at that thing, that mountain, that hill, that issue in relation to God, to His faithfulness, to His power, to His presence. As you begin to do that, those things begin to melt. They come into um, position per se because they're so big at times. They seem so large that they're bigger than the Lord's power or presence, and it's not the case. But we must take the time to really begin to measure those mountains, those hills in relation to God, in relation to His power, His faithfulness, in relation to who He's called you to be. He says, "You're the head and not the tail. You're always above and never beneath." We need to take the time daily to renew our mind, to put those things up against the measurement and the standard of God in our lives. And as we do that, we will begin to see them melt like wax at the presence of the Lord as we bring His presence into the forefront of our minds and His goodness and His faithfulness. We begin to see those issues. They're not as large or overwhelming or all encompassing as we thought they were, as we begin to measure them in accordance with God and who He's called us to be. So today, I just want to encourage you. Take the time every day, 5 or 10 minutes, renew your mind, be transformed daily, measure those issues up against God and His power, and watch them melt away and fall into their perspective places as you renew your perspective. Okay, so again, just a short video, just wanted to encourage you today. If it did, share it. If you would go to our Facebook page, like our Facebook page, Healing Springs Incorporated. You can share the page. You can go to our website as well for more information on what it is that we do. We are here to be a solution to you, to our community, to the earth, as we coach and train and help people increase in self-awareness and esteem, help people improve personal and professional relationships, and enhance their spiritual growth. That's what Healing Springs is here for. So if we can do that to you, go to our website. Do that for you. Go to our website at www.healing-springs.org. Check out our information there. You can email us at info@healing-springs.org if you'd like a coaching session or more information. But again, just be encouraged today. Let those things, those overwhelming large hills and mountains in your life, melt like wax at the presence of the Lord as you begin to measure them in relation to His faithfulness, His love, His power, His goodness, and who He's called you to be. Amen. Have a great day.